Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo. This is, of course, the Djukarrnu Batjuwar Zoo, and I know that I am mispronouncing that. If this is your first time on my channel, then by all means, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, I appreciate the time and attention that you are spending on me right now. We've pretty much got most of the inner zoo finished. We're working now on the edges, and we're moving this way slowly. Last episode we built the cassowary habitat here. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be building a habitat for Nile monitors, and we're going to be putting it right here in this area. Nile monitors, for those of you who are unfamiliar, are a species of large lizard from northern and north central Africa. Let's lay some path first. One, two, whoops, come on. Come on. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Three. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, what I'm trying to do basically is create this arena-looking thing in the middle. You'll see. All right. We'll give it one more, and then we'll... 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. And that is the area we're going to use for our habitat. Now, what we're also going to do is do this, because it's about time for us to start thinking about crossing this river. And my plan here, railing on ground queue, railing on elevated, is for it to just basically go straight across. Okay, it's not going to let us do that. That's okay. We'll fix that in a moment. Let's get back to the habitat. So, what I'm planning on, I don't want blueprints, I want barriers, is basically what we're going to do. So we're going to take the Nile barrier and we're going to kind of cut across here, hopefully in a straight line, although I know it's never completely straight. And then we're going to go around the inside. You know, kind of like this. That worries me a little. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the corners. Don't worry about it. So while it doesn't look pretty, it's going to be about right. Now, this end part, let's see. Theme. Australia. Get to the walls. We're going to turn off the blueprints because I'm going to use that corrugated looking wall again. First, though, I want to lay a door right about here. There we go. Yeah, that looks about right. We'll adjust the, you know what? No, let me do this first. Just because this is always a pain in the behind. Alright. Just to make sure. Of course. Okay, so let's... I should have known it wasn't going to fit evenly, but let's just try to get it to fit at all, right? There we go. All right. Now, this one, yeah, that one. We will take this one out and we will replace it with the door. All right. And that, of course, is going to be where we put the habitat entrance. Like that. Of course, we will replace this with a staff path. Like that. Now, as for the rest of it, Nile monitors. Let me put a pause on this because apparently we have an animal alert. Stressed? Why are you stressed? Oh my God! Look at the crowd suddenly. The crowd only just now suddenly decides to come look at the foxes and they're stressed? Okay, hold on. The only way that this is going to end well for the foxes is if they go in and hide. I gave them hiding spots. There are hiding spots. But let's face it, you know, the crowds, I don't know why the crowd suddenly decided that it absolutely had to see the phoenix, but Jesus, did they latch onto the phoenix at once, didn't they? This is not the worst that it's ever been. There was one point where in between, I was planning out the location of an exhibit off camera, and I actually laid the exhibit down just to see if I could work paths. And before I had a chance to work the paths, literally every guest in the zoo had rushed in to see the new exhibit. I have no idea about the psychotic behavior, but apparently it's a thing. Let's see, Nile monitors. Nile monitor. It needs just about, oh my God, it doesn't need much at all as far as fencing. 300 square meters of room. So this is a good thing. Come on. What I was thinking about using is this. And I'll show you. Because I'm fairly sure that if I put this now, you know what would make even more sense? I'm going to do this, yes, but I'm also going to have an outer layer of fence also. Because that just, you know, what's to keep the stupid people from climbing in with the lizards that could bite the crap out of them. How big is that? Not that big at all. Okay. That's all right. Will this work at all? Not as well as I'd like. Alright, that's fine. We will use this more. Like so. Okay, and we will bring this in. All right. The hell? Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I somehow double layered them. That's okay. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. That's Bob, Bob Ross believed that, and who might argue with Bob Ross? The man was a saint. Or at least we've never found any evidence that he wasn't. You know? No reason to not believe that he was everything he presented himself as. Anyway, this will let me use a sign that a friend of mine built, a friend of mine put together. It's a sign that reads, "Do not climb on the fences, you might fall in and the animals can eat you." That would just be funny. All right. So, because Nile monitors don't need that much fencing at all, I figured I'd use this because I don't think I've ever used it, and it fits within the Australian theme, and it looks kind of cool. And the other things that I want to add a little bit of a cave for the animals. They're going to need a swimming hole, so I'm going to include a little bit of a billabong. What is this? What is this? Why are you doing this to me? And, I think it's going to end up looking really, really cool. And for those of you who asked, yes, I do have a multi-species habitat coming up. Mostly it's going to have like the plains, the African plains animals in it, like the antelopes. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to include the elephants with them, or if I'm going to have the elephants be in a habitat of their own. But I certainly could put the elephants in with the plains antelopes. I do know that the multi-species African habitat will have, at the very least, zebras and ostriches in it. Let me double check that, make sure it's, yeah, that's good. It's good, it's good, okay. Right there. And then right here. Then right here, come on, right here. All right, right there. Bring that out. And hey, this is not taking that long at all, so we may actually be able to get some more things done other than lay fences. Generally, the first episode of a new habitat is all about laying the fences, isn't it? You guys notice that? Okay. And yeah, that'll work. All right, so let's get some animals in here. Nile monitor. While we're at it, let's uncheck the southern cassowary, confirm for Nile monitors. I'll be honest, I don't know how many to put in, so I'm just going to put in 2 for now, and then we'll check. Okay, 1 to 3, 1 male, 2 females. Okay, let's give it a third. Let's give it another female. All right. Let's see what I got for animal shelters that I can use for this. Small shelter, umbrella, nah. Well, it's a cave, but it's huge. That's too big. How about that? Also too big. This? Too big. You know what? I'm gonna make one from scratch. So, nature. Come on. Rocks. Biome is desert. Let's turn off all the blueprints. And we shall see what we shall see, right? I'm going to put the shelter right here. They don't need a lot of room, to be honest. Okay, let's get both of these rocks here, and we will copy them. We'll do it again. And just copy them out to about here. And then over here. Okay, and then what I want, which rock? Cladding? Cladding 2, cladding 4. Yeah. Here come the lizards. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. They are not large animals. They are not overly large animals. And this is just a basic shelter. I'm not going for very fancy. I'm just going to, you know, as long as it covers them and they're happy with it, I will be happy with it. Okay. Habitat, species, Nile monitor. Past it. Nile monitor. Okay. Blueprints off. Can I put some extra large bedding under here? Fairly sure I can, because why not?